Hey, I've just finished editing our World's End episode. Which will be
good.
Out
I was
by
going to
now.
ask. Yeah.
It'll be out by now. And that, of course, World's End completes the Hot Fuzz trilogy. And trilogies seem to be
The Cornetto trilogy, yeah.
No, I don't think that's how you name trilogies, no. They seem to be everywhere at the moment, trilogies, because we just recorded an episode with Amanda yesterday, which also dropped last month by the time this comes out. And she expressed her disdain for the Empire Strikes Back trilogy, which got me thinking, what's your favourite trilogy?
It's got to be the Dark Knight trilogy, hasn't it, Carl?
The Dark Knight, yeah, the Dark Knight trilogy, that's a good one. I was thinking the Die Harder trilogy, that's in with a shout, isn't it? Yeah. What about the Reloaded trilogy?
You mean the Matrix one, right?
I mean the Reloaded trilogy. Come on, Simon, it was not that hard. The Spy Who Shagged Me trilogy, that's a good one as well, isn't it?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Or the Desperado trilogy.
I do get what you're getting at.
Yeah, I think mine's the Godfather Part 2 trilogy.
Yeah.
That's my favorite. But, as you say, honourable mention to the Dark Knight trilogy.
Yeah. I mean, it is called the Dark Knight trilogy.
It is. And I checked after we talked about this off air the other day.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah.
How have we let that
weird.
slip through the net
that
for
is
so
weird.
long?
Yeah. Two of the three films are called that. So really, it's Batman Begins' fault.
Yeah, for not getting
The Dark Knight Begins. Come on.
Yeah, the Dark Knight Begins.
Crack on.
Movie the Needle, a movie podcast. Movie the Needle, they said it won't last. Movie the Needle, a movie podcast. Movie the Needle, give it a blast. Two idiots talking alone in our shed. We dissect a film as things come to a head. We kick things off and unveil the ale. Then it's a simple 5-point scale. Only one of us likes it, the other not so. We bicker and joke, no gag too low. Discussion begins, Si tells Carl he's wrong. Carl plays a game and Si sings a song. We do a recasting, discuss who would work. Would he or she, we say with a smirk. In spite of it all, Carl still thinks he's right. The truth of the matter is we both talk shite. Movie the Needle, it's time for the show. Let's not pretend you've somewhere better to go.
This is Movie the Needle. My name's Simon. I'm in our shed with my good friend Carl, where we'll be explaining our opposing viewpoints and seeing whether we can move the needle for one another. This week, a troubled child summons the courage to help a friendly alien escape from Earth and return to his home planet. Flying BMXs and throbbing penis fingers ensue. It's E.T., the Extra Terrestrial.
Hey, topical in the MTN world. Did you see Noah Lang's injury the other week?
Noah Lang's...
Yeah, the Galatasaray footballer.
Oh, no.
It was in the news.
Yeah?
In the news. Yeah.
Penis related?
No, finger related.
Oh.
Arguably. The media consistently reported it as a finger injury.
Right.
Right, it was actually to his thumb.
Are thumbs fingers?
Well, this is what you were asking the other week, wasn't it?
Mm.
I can't remember which episode that was on, but a recent one. And, right, here, I find it weird, because here they didn't even have the context of, like, how many fingers am I holding?
Yeah.
To be specific, not only would have been fine, it would have actually been preferable because it displays the gravity of his injury a lot more. Like, you lose a finger, you've got 3 backups, who cares?
Yeah. You lose a thumb. No hitchhiking for you.
Exactly, no hitchhiking. You're dropping eggs left, right, and centre.
This is it. How do you indicate that you're happy or sad with something?
Exactly, just constantly ambivalent. What a nightmare. So yeah, conflicting reports on whether he actually lost it or not.
How?
But if he has, he won't play tennis again. I don't know. Went in for a tackle, got it caught under... Was it caught in some advertising hoarding, maybe, actually? Not sure.
Oh, I did see that. No, I did. Yeah, no, you said about the advertising hoarding thing. Yeah. Oh, God, yeah, that's got to be that.
Yeah, so are fingers thumbs? The BBC website seems to think so.
Yeah, or they just don't give a shit about thumbs.
Or Noah Lang.
Yeah, apparently. Can I start with a rant, Carl?
Oh, please do.
It's unrelated to movies or anything like that.
Great.
But why Can't parents just parent their fucking children?
Right, now, hang on a minute. Are we talking about Mary Poppins again?
No.
Ah, okay.
No, we're not. No. Although, yes, that does apply. So, I want to ask this quick. Is your child being a massive dickhead at a sporting training session? If so, maybe step in and tell your kid to stop being a massive dickhead. Now, this wasn't a training session I was running. This was merely one I was observing that Theo was
that's good because
involved in.
I know not many people listen, but we do put this out.
Yeah.
They could find
So
it.
I'm not going to say which sporting training session. It could be anything.
Right.
Could be anything. But oh my God, I was getting so frustrated at just watching the parent stood a little bit away, watching their kid be a dickhead and not going down there and going, excuse me, son, stop being a dickhead.
The thing is, though, right, is it's the parents' fault.
Yeah.
So you'll go talk to the
100%.
dad and you go, oh, I see why little Johnny's a dickhead now.
Yeah.
I understand it. And as to why he's not stepping in, dickheads don't know they're dickheads.
Oh, it's just I was tempted to just like I wouldn't have obviously not. But you just wound me up. So I just want to, you feel the same way, right?
Oh, yeah, God, yeah.
So can we agree we're going away together shortly, and by the time this comes out, we will have been away together. If my kid's being a dickhead, feel free to step in, tell him to stop being a dickhead,
I don't listen.
or just go, it's been a bit of a dickhead signing, and I'll be like, yes, he is.
Yeah,
actually.
I was going to say that's
I'll get in there.
yeah. I don't think that's going to be necessary.
I don't
I've
know.
met your boy on many occasions,
Yeah.
and at worst, he has your worst traits, right? Which, let's be honest, still puts you at the palatable end of being a dickhead.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah?
That's like one of the nicest things you've ever said to me.
But I will tell you, one of my favourite things is parenting other kids.
Oh, yeah.
Other parents' kids.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, like I'm sure I've said this on the pod before.
I was in your most the fun
Like
person.
kids when they're being a dickhead at the play park. You know, when they're running up the...
Yeah.
I have a little look around first to see if I can, like, clock the parent and then, you know, give them the sort of nod which says, you need to step in here.
Yeah.
And if they're not around, so much fun to just go up and just be like, don't do that.
Yeah.
And then they look at you as like, what? Who the fuck's this? Just tell him,
Stranger.
get off it now.
Yeah.
It's brilliant. I love it. Ooh. I've yet to be punched in the face. I'm sure it'll happen,
It'll
at,
happen
some point.
Yeah. You're playing the odds.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way.
It's great.
Carl, this episode is kicking off a month of Spielberg-themed episodes in line with the release of his newest film. Terrible title, by the way, for the new film.
What is it? I've no idea.
I'm not going to tell you.
Oh, it's on the game later, isn't it?
So it doesn't fill me with great excitement, but it does have Emily Blunt, so that does fill me with great
I
excitement.
mean, I've got. I need to. When you say his latest film pass, that's what's going to be happening there. Right? Okay, fine.
But he does have a history with aliens, as we will discuss. So
He
there's
does,
some
he
hope.
loves them,
There is
doesn't
some hope. Carl, I've had some pork scratchings.
Ooh, yeah.
Somewhat dried my mouth out. Could you please unveil the ale?
This one is from friend of the pod, husband of Kate.
Oh, excellent. Is it a foreign beer?
It's a Polish beer.
Ooh.
I'm not going to attempt to say it.
Okay.
Instead,
Can I?
we're going to listen to Kate pronounce it properly. I've asked Johnny
Podcast
to
with
send
a
in a clip.
boner.
Now, I don't actually have the clip as of yet, so we're going to have to take a little break and then react blindly to the clip.
That is better.
Książęce. Czerwony lager.
Oh, my word. Oh, lovely. Yeah. So thank you very much, Kate, and husband of Kate.
Thank you. All right, let's introduce today's film, which is, of course, E.T. the Extra Terrestrial. Before we reveal what we think, a quick reminder of our simple 5-point scale. You either really like it, you're ambivalent, you don't like it, or you really don't like it. Okay, so Carl, where are you on the scale?
I don't like it.
You don't like it. You're a monster. Okay. I really like it. Really, really, really like it. So, Carl, what don't you like?
YouTube auditors, get a real job, for fuck's sake.
Is that a job?
Have you not seen them, YouTube auditors?
No.
They're just like incels with a camera.
What they
They just
auditing?
walk around looking for trouble.
Oh, I see.
Like going up to people who don't know the law. Or
They're not auditing YouTube. They are
No, yeah. They
auditors
are
on YouTube.
Based, I guess you'd say.
Gotcha.
Auditors. I mean, they don't work for YouTube.
Hmm.
Yeah, honestly. virgins.
The greatest insult. And what about the film?
Yeah, right. So the film, the main problem is the protagonist, right? You've got a boy lures in and kidnaps a frightened animal and holds it prisoner while psychologically torturing his younger sister to ensure secrecy. He then stages a terrorist attack on the local educational facility, which not only disrupts the education of the attendees, but unbalances the local fauna, etc., etc., etc. Right. So obviously we'll talk about the good stuff, the craft, all that. I'm sure we will get into how much of this hinges on childhood nostalgia. But you know what? E.T. just isn't cool. Like, E.T. just isn't cool. He's pretty close, actually, to deeply uncool.
What?
The whole vibe of this movie, the kid-centric adventure film, I don't like them. More to the point, I don't think I've ever been interested in these sort of films, even as a kid. So I was trying to think of others. The Goonies.
Yeah.
Only ever seen bits of it. Could not give a fuck. Flight of the Navigator, seen it, don't care. I know it's TV, but Stranger Things, boring as sin. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, I have a soft spot for Honey, I Blew Up the Kid, but that's because it's the first film I went to see in the cinema. The rest of them, don't care. I was looking down a list of films like this, and so many of them I either haven't seen or have the vaguest of memories of seeing as a kid, and they've just made no impression whatsoever. And then I read the synopsis of these ones that I'm not sure I've seen. I just think, no thanks. So there are some exceptions, like
I was going to say you're consistent.
Hook or Jumanji, right?
Yeah, Hook or Jumanji.
Yeah, these are some exceptions.
Oh, okay.
But in those, I feel like you've got adults being the main players.
Yes.
And then in the case
Robin
of Jumanji,
Williams, in fact.
Robin Williams is in both of them, of course. In the case of Jumanji, you've got some very real threat as well. So, like, maybe if you get enough adults in there or some proper peril, maybe I can get on board with them. Otherwise, mate,
Stand By Me?
not seen it.
Oh, man.
Otherwise, they're just not my thing. And perhaps more importantly, never were. The only true exception to this sort of principle I can think of, Christmas movies. I think that's and that's Christmas. That's what's going on there.
Overrides everything.
I think so. Yeah.
Well, you're somewhat consistent then as well. So, I mean, I really like this. Very much a rhetorical question, but how can you not at least like this movie based on all of the positive things that come of it? I mean, it is a coming of age family adventure kind of thing. It's pure as can be. You love the purity. That's what you love that about the Christmas side of things, when it's just pure and good-hearted. Has those iconic scenes, though. It has the John Williams score that epitomizes John Williams scores. It's not only really funny, but it's sweet. It's full of emotion. It's a freaking awesome alien. Looks great, sounds great. It's an awesome alien. He is cool. I put it to you. E.T. is cool. All right, let's start things off with production then, Carl. And this is, of course, a Steven Spielberg movie. We have covered a few Spielberg movies before on this podcast, but this is the first one that we've disagreed on.
Oh, is it? Is that
Yeah,
right?
Previously we've done Jurassic Park, classic, that we both love. Hook, underrated, as you've aforementioned. And Jaws, classic date night combo episode. So check our feed for those if you are a Spielberg fan and want to hear us talking good things about Spielberg universally, almost. He's directed 39 movies, 36 if you take out the anthology films, feature-length films. I still haven't seen 11 of them. How are you on the old Spielberg coverage, do you think? There's some gaps.
Top, I will have some gaps. Top, yeah, maybe half.
Have you seen, these are the ones I've not seen. Amistad?
No.
Jewel?
Yes.
Empire of the Sun?
No.
The Colour Purple?
No.
The Fablemans?
No. Should watch Duel.
Yeah, I mean, I plan to watch them, but they're the major ones that I've not seen, and there's some others I've not even heard of. But Spielberg, he knows what he's doing. You know what you're getting with a Spielberg, particularly an 80s Spielberg, I think. But I want to start, Carl, with how this sounds. I want to talk about the score. Okay.
Yes.
You like the score?
I want to know what you think of the score.
I very much like the score. I think, we've talked at length previously about a good John Williams score. So somewhat redundant in talking about it again, but I think he really displays here what makes the great ones great. The scenes that just feel so intertwined with the score, and it's kind of seared into memory. As the score soars, the film soars, and literally the bike soars, in this case, into the sky. So just a great example. Just don't ask me to hum it because you will get Jurassic Park.
yeah, of course. Yeah, because it's quite funny to me that you called A Beautiful Mind manipulative. Because this is, I think, possibly the most manipulative soundtrack I've ever heard. I think it is, because a lot of the time, honestly, in this film, it does drag a little bit, especially in the middle. A lot of the time, there's not a lot going on, and it's heavy on the score. I mean, the death scene is basically just 5 minutes of overly sentimental score and cutting back and forth between different crying children. Now, this was your jibe about things being manipulative, soundtracks being manipulative, because my thing was,
I don't know what
when are they not? Is that not the point? But yeah, like, hilarious to me that this is great, but The Beautiful Mind was manipulative, because this is just off the charts.
I'm already feeling this. This is just supporting it, you see, and it's perfectly intertwined and thing. It doesn't feel like it's trying.
Here, but Beautiful Mind, load of trash.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's fair.
Yeah, no,
yeah. I did read that during the BMX scene there, after several attempts where Williams tried to make the score match the film, Spielberg just took the film off the screen and just said to Williams to just conduct the orchestra you would in a concert, sort that out. He did that, and then Spielberg just slightly re-edited the film to match the music as well, which I thought was interesting. And unusual. I think usually that is very much like you are scoring the film that you are.
Well, there's a bit of that with the way Nolan does things, because Nolan won't give his, usually, from what I understand, won't give his scripts to the composer. He will sit down with them, tell them what the movie's about, and then say, "Now go write me a score."
That's just his. Is that just his fear of his script getting out there, or is this just it's a shortcut to just going, no, I just want it. This is what I want.
I'm not sure, to be honest. Yeah,
could be either. Could be both.
But yeah, similar in regards that he's working that way around, rather than, like you say, they're trying to put music to an already existing thing.
It did win the Oscar though for his score, John Williams. So
Yeah, look, and I don't mind it, and I'm just going to repeat what I said earlier, because I know that some people are like you and don't really listen and might misconstrue. I don't have a problem with the score. I'm merely pointing out that it's very, very manipulative.
You're pointing out my inconsistencies, is what you're saying.
You do. You mind when it's manipulative. Except here. Not here. You love it here.
Yeah, I think I'm consistent in my picking and choosing where I'm consistent.
Yeah. 50% of the time.
Every time.
It's manipulative 100% of the time.
Exactly. Okay, E.T., the design and effects of E.T. himself. Itself, not himself. No sex is given. Could be anything.
No, it's just the kids assuming, isn't it? Just assuming genders left, right, and centre they are.
Yeah, exactly. I think Spielberg is on record to say it's like a plant. It doesn't really have a sex. Which I say, aren't there like there's male and female parts of a plant, right? I know there's not male and female plants, but does that mean he's got a bit of both going on here?
I think that analogy would fold under duress.
But yeah, obviously with the E.T. combination of things going on here in terms of puppetry and use of small people.
Yeah, man in a suit, animatronics, all of that.
Yeah, so most of the full body puppetry was performed by a 2'10" tall stuntman.
Wow, 2'10".
Yeah, but the scenes in the kitchen, where he's tottering about in the kitchen, used a 12-year-old boy who was born without legs but was an expert walking on his hands. I mean, putting out the call for this is quite niche, isn't it?
Yeah.
Put that in the paper. Looking for someone who can walk on their hands but isn't bigger than 3 foot.
He does, however, look like a pile of dirty laundry. Doesn't he?
Yeah, that's not a bad description.
And then when he gets excited, his neck's sort of like an accordion, which is never really referenced or explained. And then when he gets really excited, his body lights up like he swallowed a 3-bar fire. Those like halogen.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
I think
interesting though, right? I mean, it's different looking. It's not a traditional alien look.
This is interesting because clearly it's groundbreaking. And and when I score films like this, films get points for that. It matters. Right?
Yeah.
I also think there's a couple of things. I don't think it's cool because I think it's supposed to be this cutesy little thing, and it's not for me. I wanted something a bit more serious. I suspect at that age. I don't know what age I first watched it. What age do you think you were?
Little, yeah, like 5.
Yeah, maybe around that. I don't know.
Yeah. 6, 7,
Predator by that point. Not by 5. Not by 5.
Well, you want Predator just wandering around in the home.
Yeah, I think I never really got on with it. I think it's a bit cutesy, a bit silly. But yeah, it's groundbreaking. Great. I do think there's 2 things here that are worthy of discussion. One, I think it's aged, I would say, quite badly. In the way that sometimes we say the opposite, right? Jaws, Jurassic Park, not so much. I know that you can point to the odd shot in Jurassic Park when it's lit up, or the odd moment when we see a bit too much of the shark, and you go, well, that's obviously...
Yeah.
But by and large, those have held up really brilliantly, and I just don't think this has. And I think, actually, that comes on to the second thing. Spielberg does here what he normally doesn't, which is shows loads of it.
Yeah, so he starts off with quite a slowish reveal, right? They're all of the ET like aliens are kind of from a distance, and it's kind of fuzzy, and you don't really see much, and then you just kind of see a couple of fingers and things like that. But yeah, you're right. He goes full ET quite early and often. Even
in the way that he shoots it, right? So like you're saying, when it's shuffling through the house, he doesn't hide that. He doesn't choose to shoot.
He's not shooting from his perspective.
It's just like, no, we'll show the lot. And I sort of look at it and go, oh, this is a bit... I don't think it's aged particularly well. Which, again, isn't to diminish what an achievement it was at the time.
Yeah, I think it's almost like showing off, wasn't it? Showing off what they were able to do,
which is the mistake everybody makes with effects, which is why I thought it was quite interesting, because usually Spielberg avoids those pitfalls and had on previous movies to this. But here...
Probably because there were limitations. And obviously, there's limitations here, but there's you start removing some of those limitations, and then it forces you to make different decisions, I guess. Yeah, I certainly didn't have any issue with how ET looks. It's very distinctive. They are whatever pronoun you want to use here. They are. Yeah, they are.
It's not that hard. Why are you making such a big deal of it, Grandad?
Because it's an alien. Aliens can be it, right? Because it's not a thing. No.
How dismissive.
But yeah, I've got no problem with the way it looks. I like the weird extending neck. I like the odd proportions of it. It's very
silly,
weird looking.
Silly. Yeah, which is what they're going for. They're going for silly and charming.
Yes,
rather than
I think that's fair.
Serious or cool.
Yeah, I mean, cool's in the eye of the beholder, I suppose, isn't it? That's what this
is like these days where people go, "Well, the geeks have become the cool kids now." No, they haven't. No.
Now, I love how ET sounds as well, and the little noises they make. So ET's voice was provided by Pat Welsh, who was an elderly woman who smoked 2 packets of cigarettes a day. So she spent 9.5 hours recording her part and was paid $380 for being being permanently associated as
show
ET.
business.
Yeah. But they also used 16 other people and various animals to create ET's voice, which includes Spielberg himself, the sound effect creator Ben Burt's sleeping wife, who had a cold, a burp from his USC film professor, as well as raccoons, sea otters, and horses. Nice. You could see the sea otters for sure, sort of chirpy thing. But yeah, the noises are amazing. The way that when he's running back to the ship, noises. When he gets scared and just puts his hands in the air and love the little micro noises he makes too. I find he's super cute. He's a cute little pile of washing, as you say.
Yeah.
Pile of laundry. The noise when he waddles was a wet t-shirt. Calm down. A wet t-shirt crammed with jelly. simulate the noise.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's pleasant,
Yeah,
isn't it?
Yeah,
But yeah, the other thing I like in terms of how it is shot, it's very much shot from like the eye level of child eye
Yeah.
level. And it's something I'd never really noticed properly until this watch, I think, in terms of like for the first 2 acts, you don't see the heads of any male characters in focus at all. Like the policeman's just a body.
Well, they're just faceless authority figures, aren't they? That's the thing.
Precisely. Police, teachers, the men looking for him. The first time you see that male adult head in focus is when the doctors are trying to save E.T. and the friendly scientist guy, Keys, takes off his helmet thing. And I think that, you said it at the start, it's a very child-centered movie through the eyes of the children, and obviously through the eyes of E.T. and E.T.'s literal level. I think it also, though, emphasizes that absence of the adult male figure in their lives as well.
Yeah.
Deep, man.
Well, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Deep end of a children's
The soundtrack's got to you. No, I mean, look, it's my misgivings about how much he's shown the creature off aside. It is a fantastically well-made movie, as you'd expect.
Yep.
From Spielberg, especially at this time.
Other thing about Spielberg, he's an adaptive motherfucker. So he shot this in chronological order.
Oh, okay.
The reason
all the kids. Yeah,
the reason being, so the kids didn't have to act.
Yeah,
they basically just went with it and felt the emotions as they would be when they're saying goodbye. It's because they are saying goodbye to the alien that they've been spending months
just
and
like
months
Oliver
with.
Stone did with Platoon.
Did he?
Yeah. maybe he'd seen this and go, I know what we'll do. Because we've got these motherfuckers crying.
These bunch of children.
Yeah, so when somebody died on Platoon, they left the camp where they'd been staying for weeks and weeks. So everybody was genuinely upset.
There you go.
Who knew? Platoon and E.T. Peas in a pod.
That's it.
That's the
peas
phrase
in a
I was
pod.
looking for.
Which you cut out.
Yeah.
Budget-wise, Carl, any guesses what it would be in the 80s for something such as this?
I would say it's big, but like I don't have the
you don't have the
context for what was big at the time. So I don't know. Let's throw out there like 15 million.
Oh, 10.5.
Okay.
$10.5 million. Do you know how much it's made worldwide?
Are we going over $1 billion? Have we gone that big?
You're not quite. No, 797 million worldwide.
Big,
yeah, big. This was the
for 1982 as well.
Yeah, it was the highest grossing film ever until Jurassic Park came along. And Spielberg is still the highest grossing director, just above James Cameron. But he's not gonna like that, is he?
No, he's not.
He's not gonna. He's gonna catch him though. The next Avatar film is.
Are they not all just going to get overtaken by one of the Marvel people though?
But directors, they've got like 10 point something billion, Spielberg and Cameron. So unless the same director does lots of Marvel films,
but are they not doing like over $1 billion every time? The Marvel films?
Yeah, but they're not doing. No director's doing 10 of them.
Okay, do 6 of them, you'll get there.
yeah. I mean, the Russos did a few. They did both the Avengers ones and Civil War and one of the a couple of the Captain America ones. So they've probably done 5-ish. So it'd be interesting to see where they are on there. But James Cameron's doing $2 billion per, isn't he? With Avatar and stuff, and Spielberg's just got the catalogue racking up the big hitters, and then just
keep peppering
historic. Exactly. But I mean, Cameron's going to overtake basically with his next film, unless Spielberg's next one is particularly big.
Fair enough.
No sequel to E.T. Surprising.
I mean, that is kind of surprising because it would have been the easiest thing in the world to drop him back down on Earth and have him meet up with.
What film makes $797 million worldwide and doesn't get a sequel?
A Better Time.
Yeah. Spielberg actually was working on one for some time, but just couldn't think of how to make it not shit.
We'll just do what he did with Jaws, rerun the same film again, which I'm not usually in favour of.
And but he basically came to an agreement with the studio because he didn't earn it. He doesn't own any of the rights to E.T., so he had no say in it really. But he's basically convinced the studio to not do it. And I'm still sure they're as soon as a studio gets taken over, right, they'll just be going,
Yeah, should we
it's
reboot
guaranteed
this?
to probably make $1 billion. Can we just make ET 2, please?
It probably is.
But there was a Xfinity Christmas ad that it's 4 minutes long, which sees ET returning to Elliot's house, and Elliot's a grown adult, played by the same actor, with his own family, and that was done with the under the supervision of Spielberg, and he liked it so much he says that is the official sequel to E.T. And interesting, you saying about it, E.T. looking a bit dated. It looks quite strange having E.T. in a modern setting. It something doesn't look. It doesn't look quite right.
Don't forget, he was also in the BT Stay in Touch 1999 TV ad.
Phone Home. Yeah. I forgot. I had forgotten about that. I hadn't forgotten about it. I know that E.T. Phone Home was like perennially in the zeitgeist in Britain, at least.
Well, because the idea was basically with the BT thing, you can get phone calls to your home number free or something.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, so it was like you never lose touch or whatever. E.T. Phone Home and all that jazz. Yeah, there we go.
Well, there you go. What did you make of the length, Carl? I think you were saying that it would maybe dragged at times for you. Hour 55.
Yeah, it's not like egregious, the length of it. I was just in general thinking like it could have done with a little bit more happening, but I wouldn't say it's a particularly difficult film to get through.
No,
even with it not being my thing, you know.
There are quieter, slower bits to it for sure, but I still think that it zips along nicely enough for 1 hour 55. Would you like to play a game, Carl?
Love to play a game.
Spielberg Blockbusters, worth a try. There's no Bob Holness, but you've got Si hosting. Spielberg Blockbusters, rule the screen.
Oh no, are you going to say
You love
Cream?
Blockbusters, and so
No,
do I.
that's Tom Cruise.
You're
Tom
not
Cruise.
from the UK, please don't cry. Can Carl complete the gold run objective with Spielberg Blockbusters? Solve the clues, win a prize.
Here's the host of Blockbusters.
Me!
We just need to turn up in the mix. There is no
Prize. There's still no prize.
It's a great line. Yeah, it's so good.
So we're talking about trilogies. This is the Spielberg Blockbusters trilogy, the third in the Spielberg Blockbusters trilogy, which is
a real crowd pleaser, I think.
Yeah. So in case you're not familiar, Carl has got a grid of hexagons that I've sent to him on the old WhatsApp. Each hexagon has letters on it. Carl's going to state the hexagon he wants to start with. I read out a clue. He has to give the answer that has the initials. Oh my God, why do I write this so complicated?
I don't know. You did this the other day on the recording.
I need to put this through AI and just say, just write this like a fucking human, please. Thank you.
The irony.
Yeah. So anyway, if, for example, there was a hexagon with MTN, my clue might be our podcast, and Carl would say...
MTN. Move the needles. Sorry.
Well done. So if
I wasn't listening.
If he gets it right, it turns gold. If he gets it wrong, it turns black. He's got to make his way from gold to gold for the gold rush. He's got 60 seconds. Do you understand, Carl?
I understand.
Well, if no one else does, at least you do. That's good. I'm just going to get 60 seconds on the clock. Your time starts now.
WOTW.
2005 movie starring the Big TC.
War of the Worlds. DB.
Female child star of E.T.
Hey? Oh, Drew Barrymore.
Yes.
Sorry. I just had to compute the fucking English that you said to me there. TF.
TF. The last movie Spielberg released in 2022.
Oh, The Fablemans.
Yes.
JP.
What do you get when you wrap a dinosaur in bacon?
Well, it's not Jurassic Park, is it? What? A dinosaur in bacon?
Yep.
I'm going to hate you. MF.
Stars as Theodore Jodson in Amistad.
Oh, fucking hell. I fucked it. DD.
This is quite very well. Upcoming new Spielberg film starring Emily Blunt.
Off. TP.
TP. 2017 movie Spielberg directed starring Tom Hanks and Meryl Streep.
Oh, The Press. The Post.
Yes, The Post.
FGW.
Produced this animation about a mouse cowboy and an American tale.
A mouse cow? I have no fucking idea. I mean, A, we'll have to go. Which will be Amistad. C, B.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
All right, it's not. What's A?
A short film and name of Spielberg's production company.
I have no idea. AL. I must be out of time now.
Oh, you're way out of time, but this is fun. Name of the American president he made a biopic about.
Oh, Lincoln, Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah.
CB.
Star of Empire of the Sun.
No idea.
Child star.
No idea.
Now a big Batman-shaped star.
Oh, Christian Bale.
Yep.
DDL.
Played Lincoln in Lincoln.
Your clues now. Daniel Day-Lewis, SS.
Mexican film director who Mr. Burns hired to direct Burns for All Seasons.
No idea.
Mr. Burns, come on.
What? Smithers?
No.
What are you talking about?
Listen, the Mexican film director who Mr. Burns hired in The Simpsons to direct Burns for All Seasons.
I've no idea.
You do know.
I don't know.
Senor Spielbergo.
Oh, for God's sake. Yeah, I don't know, mate. Absolutely stacked it. JP, what the fuck kind of question was that?
So, what do you get when you wrap a dinosaur in bacon? Jurassic pork.
What? The dinosaur doesn't become pork? No, that's... Oh, my God.
Oh, that worked very well. Thank you. You picked exactly the right path.
Because you put it in the fucking middle.
It's fine. You could have gone for MF.
Oh, did it go for MF? What was the answer to that
Morgan
one?
Freeman.
Oh, fucking hell. No idea. What was the film for that?
Amistad.
Oh, was it? Yeah.
Yeah, the one you've not seen. So Carl did not complete the gold run objective. He's now hates
Absolutely
me quite a lot.
Absolutely.
I forgot the Jurassic Pork one was in there.
Last time he did this right, because he's got little legs.
It was to the side.
That was to the side. It was out of the way. Right?
Yeah.
That's a funny joke.
Yeah.
Yeah? Because you got to talk about it afterwards.
Yeah.
But to disrupt the game... Never mind. It's fine. It's just a game.
All right, let's move on to the plot after the great success.
Yeah, good
of
luck
the
moving
game.
my needle, by the way.
Yeah, even if he has changed his mind, he's not going to move now. Okay, so I'm going to kick things off with the opening bit. So you have the spaceship and E.T. being left. All fine. We've talked about being shot from kind of E.T. level perspective all through that, the noises that he makes, all good stuff. The first point of contention I want to make with the plot here, though, Carl, is when we get back to Elliot's house and they're playing Dungeons and Dragons and stuff. They get a pizza. One pizza. One pizza for all those kids. Now, I know they're buying it themselves and they can't afford, but I mean, you're getting like a slice each at best there.
I've also seen like videos on like TikTok and stuff, and it's always Americans that go like, let me show you this clever way to fold up your pizza box to look after your so it's smaller to look after your leftover pizza.
Oh, right, yeah.
What the fuck is leftover pizza?
Yeah. I mean, you might have the odd one or two slices if you've bought 3 pizzas.
These are
one pizza.
About one pizza.
One pizza. I mean, that is getting all eaten in one thing.
Ridiculous,
Thank you very much.
And if there is any left over, you leave it out on the side and eat it in the morning. It's brilliant.
Yeah. Or in this case, you leave the box in the garden, step on it, still perfectly good pizza, and they just walk past it. What are you doing? It's in a box. It's safe to eat. Outrageous. But anyway, he lures him into the house, as you said in your
The Reese's
intro,
Pieces.
Reese's Pieces.
Yeah.
Lures him in there. But I like the.
Would that work on you? Are you a fan of Reese's Pieces?
Oh, I do. Yeah, anything peanut
You're snuffling
buttery.
after them like a truffle pig.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, even though Reese's chocolate, not the
Oh god, it
greatest.
tastes like sick.
Not the greatest.
No, it doesn't. That's Hershey's. isn't it?
Hershey's is
It
the
tastes
thing.
like vomit. Yeah.
Yeah, but like the peanut buttery stuff.
Yeah, I'm
num
with
num.
you. I'm with you on that.
Yeah. All a big fan.
Hey, have you had Cadbury's chocolate recently?
Yeah, recently-ish. Yeah.
So the girls have got a couple of Easter eggs now from like school and whatever.
Yeah.
Cadbury's ones.
Ooh.
It tastes like that Kinnerton Advent calendar chocolate.
Kinnerton.
Yeah, well, you won't know this because you had Sky TV.
Yeah.
But like, you know, us working class salt of
Peasants.
the earth kids that had cheap Advent calendars.
Yeah.
They were made by a company called Kinnerton.
Right. So it's just like the cheapo chocolate.
Yeah, but it's not really chocolate. It's like the cocoa solids formula.
Mocklet.
Yeah, it's not mocklet either. It's the chocolate flavoured stuff, right? They love
Any
it in America,
allergies?
this
Just
sort of
cats.
stuff.
Better not.
Yeah. Loads of Friends references in here on a movie podcast. Brilliant. Anyway, it was horrible. It was just cheap. Doesn't taste like chocolate. That's what Cadbury's taste like now. The Americans have absolutely ruined it.
Unbelievable. No dairy in this dairy milk.
But it does stop short of tasting like vomit, like Hershey's.
Oh, Hershey's. I mean, it's just. I don't understand how anyone can like it. Like,
I
even
don't
if
either.
even if you say it's not chocolate, it's just another thing.
Yeah.
It still just tastes like
And
shit.
if there are any Americans listening that are getting defensive, it has literally got a chemical compound in it that's been added as a preservative that is found in vomit.
Is it?
Yeah, like it's literally the same chemical.
That makes a lot of sense.
That is why it smells and tastes like
Yeah,
vomit.
because not even that long ago, I got like a bar of Hershey's sent on like one of those like gift box or whatever, and I was just like, well, it can't be that bad, right? It can't be that bad. Just broke off a chunk, put it. I was just, oh my,
Yeah.
why did they hate me?
Yeah. Yeah, like,
Unbelievable.
what did I do to Hershey?
Yeah. But anyway, when Elliot
What are we
is
talking about?
figuring out ET and
taking him captive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interrogating him. When he's interrogating E.T. Yeah.
he attached the electrodes to his little
yeah,
alien nipples,
to his little alien nipples, yeah.
not his balls. He looked for him, couldn't find
Yeah,
him.
well, yeah. So they
Got nothing. Yeah. Oh, they. Yeah. Sorry.
Fucking hell.
And
You're just not an ally, are you? You're just not an ally.
not with a. Yeah. Sorry. I'm awful. I'd be better. Be better. Right. I forgot what I was going to say. Let's skip to
That one friend who's just too woke, by the way, trying not to misgender E.T.
Yes. Yeah.
So, oh, mate, wind it in. Come
on. Anyway, E.T. I'm going to skip to when he's home alone.
No, it's not that film, mate. We're doing E.T.
Oh.
That's Macaulay Culkin.
He does look like
He's
a
got big
pile
eyes,
of laundry.
sort of like, yeah. But yeah, in the first one, he does look a little bit like E.T. You know, his head's a bit too big for his body. The big
When he
eyes.
gets excited, he just his
Yeah,
neck just...
yeah. And then he does order a cheese, but he's got this obsession with cheese.
There are
pizza.
similarities,
Yeah,
actually.
Yeah, but no, that's a different film.
Yeah. A crossover, though, might work. Anyway, so when E.T. is left on his own in the house, and he
This is when he develops a drinking problem.
straight on the beers. What a
Yeah.
lad.
Well, he's traumatized, isn't he? He's gone through a very traumatic experience. What would you do?
He's just like, I need something to numb the pain.
Yeah. Imagine his disappointment and all he finds is Coors Banquet.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, have you not got anything stronger? Jesus Christ.
Only takes one, though. He still goes back for more,
Well,
though.
he's only little, isn't he?
One has him, but yeah. And why is he little?
Oh, he's got little legs, mate.
There we go. No, that's what he's short for. So that's not the same joke.
No,
Sorry.
it's not the same joke.
Theo is in hysterics, by the way, during this whole bit. He was just like, I don't remember this being so hilarious. It's so funny. Banging into things, then getting knocked out by the fridge door as well. Excellent pratfalling. Fantastic. You didn't get Gertie, by the way. What a name. Why do you hate your child?
Yeah.
Gertie?
Yeah, you're just asking to be bullied, aren't you? Or labelled as a slag.
Yes.
When you get older.
Dirty Gertie.
Yeah.
Dresses them up as an old woman. Hilarious. Looks great. I mean, he looks brilliant like that, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Do they?
Doesn't they? They look brilliant, doesn't they?
I'm just going to call him.
Yeah. Because that's easier for you,
Yes.
isn't it? That's easier for you.
And he doesn't care because he's not real. Oh, dear. Is this all making the cut?
Yeah, oh God, yeah.
Oh,
We've
good.
nothing else, so it has to.
You talk about plot now.
I mean, yeah. It's fine, isn't it? In principle. You've got the setup's...
It's very simple, really.
The setup's pretty good.
Yeah. Alien left behind. Boy finds alien. Have a little bit of fun. Then try and get alien home.
Yeah. My main problem with the plot is too much of it is them just, I don't know, just bonding with the alien or something.
Oh, yeah.
But it's just a bit boring. Do you know what I mean? Like, pacing-wise.
Relationships.
I know that, but like it needs something a bit more to sort of happen and G it up and whatever.
Need him
how
to
ma-
like,
how
you
many-
need to like join the high school football team and score
How
a
many of
touchdown.
these things would you say, like, would you categorise as incidents or set pieces or whatever?
Oh no, it's quite a quiet, low key kind of.
So
kind
we've
of
obviously
film.
got
Yeah,
the first, the discovery.
You've got the discovery.
Yeah.
You've got the house shenanigans that's ongoing, but they're not big set pieces.
not.
They
No,
are
they're
they
not.
are quieter,
Yeah.
funnier moments. The first big thing that you have is when it's moved on to that next phase in terms of, well, I suppose you got the frogs.
But that's not really ET
Not really
centric.
thing.
I mean, I know that he's
Yeah.
yeah.
But for the rescue bit is the first BMX
It is
flying
yeah,
BMX
it is,
bit,
which is
and doing
essentially
that.
the preamble to the finale.
Yeah, it's a preamble to the finale, and then ET gets sick, and you've got that whole men in suits and everything part of it going on, and then you've got the big. Then you've got the
This is
big
it. So
finale.
you've
So
got the- you've
there
got
aren't. It's not a huge set piece film.
You've got the discovery as a setup, and then we've got a whole load of sort of in between, and then you've got
But that's the great bit.
going to the woods, and then the finale, which sort of come very. They're definitely in the back end of the film,
Yeah,
and in that middle bit, I'm a bit like, yeah. And you, like you're saying, that's the great bit, but like,
yeah, that's the bit I love.
It is sort of. It feels like they needed a bit more of a caper in the middle there. So there's this joke of how hasn't the mum noticed him, and they're not really using that. It's just little moments, like things are just happening, and then every now and then it's, oh, there he is, he's just popped up. We'll just hide him. But it feels like to me, in terms of pacing, there wants to be another like caper that deals with that in terms of like, oh, how do we avoid being seen at this? I don't know.
You have the whole Halloween bit, which is again is part of the initial escape plan part. No, that's not the escape plan part, is it? That's when he's initially going to that woods. So it's the setup of that, where he dresses up as the ghost and pretends to be Gertie, and the mum's like, "Sure, that's my daughter."
I don't know. I thought it was a little flat in the middle, to be honest with you.
I mean, you try to be wrong. It's fine.
Yeah, of course.
It's fine. I did quite appreciate, which I'm sure you will have, the multiple Star Wars references in this.
Quite a lot of movie references in this, actually.
Yeah, I think it's got quite a lot of shared DNA with Star Wars, it feels like, as well. It feels that kind of...
Well, Darth Vader kidnapped Leia, didn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yeah.
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 It was more just the vibe to it. It just has that kind of
Clunky,
feel.
Yeah. No?
No, but just it's quite low key.
Twee.
Star Wars, yeah,
Nonsense.
sure, yeah, those words, yeah. Now you've got the actual Star Wars references of action figures. You've got Greedo,
Yeah.
you've got Lando Calrissian, and then when they're dressed as a ghost for Halloween, which very funny.
Someone does a Yoda impression at some point.
There's a Yoda fancy dress, and an ET.
But no, even before that, I think it's the older brother.
Oh yeah, it does the voice. Yeah, it does the voice. But unrelated to seeing ET, he was just doing that, which is very strange.
Star Wars, mate.
Yeah.
Star Wars.
Which of the time, that is what a teenage boy would love, right?
You know, we didn't touch on this in production. That is one thing I really liked about the film, is how like suburban America.
Oh, the look of it.
And the look of it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Really, a really
Captures
nice time
it.
to just,
Yeah, for sure. There is a little snippet of Yoda's theme from Empire Strikes Back snuck into the score there, just when Yoda in fancy dress appears, and when ET just goes home.
If you say so.
Boy, I do. And actually, George Lucas returned the favor, as it were, in one of the Star Wars prequels. They have ET species in the big setup of in the Senate, where they've got all the different alien species, and there's a ET alien just in the background there as well.
Yeah, both equally daft movies. That makes sense.
Yeah, you'd like that sort of geeky bit to it, wouldn't you? Yeah. But then we move on to the quest to get ET home. So you get them the ET phone home, or ET home phone, as he first says, and
does,
ET home phone, ET phone home, and you get the first flying BMX thing, and you had to feel something with that the first flying BMX scene, wouldn't you? With the music, you said that it was. You know, the score was manipulative. Did it manipulate you in the correct way, at least?
No, I don't react to this sort of thing very well, to be honest with you. Which it's not. It's a me problem. It's not a film's problem. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about the BMX thing. In my mind, it was always just about the silhouette
Over the moon,
the darkened sky. Yeah, and actually they take off in broad daylight, and I thought, let's go. Looks kind of silly. And then the next shot is them
No, it's
flying.
dusk. It's like dusk. Cause
No. It's fucking bright daylight when they take off. The very next shot is, oh, hello, the sun's going down. And the very next shot is, oh, it's down. Very, very quick. Very, very quick. We can only assume they must have been somewhere near the equator.
Yes, California.
Yeah.
Not that near.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I don't know. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. It's my problem. It's not the film.
But E.T. gets sick, gets homesick, doesn't he? Literally homesick, and he brings Elliot down with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's getting his payback, isn't he?
Yeah. You've kidnapped me, mate.
Yeah.
I'm gonna practically kill you. E.T. goes nice and white. He gets like dusted in icing sugar or something.
Yeah.
Goes very pale. And the men in suits, they come for him. That they did freak me out as a kid. When did you first watch this? Do you reckon?
Oh, I don't know, mate. Honestly.
Yeah, they. I think I must have been quite little when I watched it. I think before. I must have been earlier than 5. Maybe earlier than 5.
Like I said to you in my opening statement, I know I watched this as a kid.
No
made
connection
no
to
impression,
it.
so
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you when it was.
So I remember, and this is going to lean right into my spoiled little rich kid persona that you are painting for me. But going to.
I think your parents painted it for you.
Yeah. Going to Universal Studios when I was 5.
Oh, I bet you did.
Yeah.
I bet you did. By the way, I didn't get on a plane till I was an adult.
Well, what can you do? And there's an ET ride.
Yeah, it's not your responsibility to fix it, is it?
No.
Fucking trickle down economics, my ass. Biggest lie the devil ever told.
So there is a Universal Studios ride of ET, and I have very strong memories of going on that and just being like blown away because you're kind of on a bike thing. It's like a bicycle made for 4, as it were, and you're pedaling away, and as the ride moves, and then you take off, and the music hits, and you go over. Strong memories of that, and I'm sure I must have seen the film before that. Otherwise, that wouldn't have had quite the same impact. So, and that was when I was 5 and 8.
Yeah.
So maybe in between.
5 and 8, did you say?
Yeah.
It went twice. Of course you did. Let's not talk about my kids.
Real doctors they used in the ET doctors scene.
Oh God, was that necessary?
So Spielberg wanted them to he basically said, just imagine this is a real patient and just say things like it was a real thing rather than trying to write something which sounds realistic.
At some point, one of them goes, have we thought about some drugs?
No, he doesn't.
It does.
He doesn't say that.
It does.
Have we thought about some drugs?
It's something like that. It's like, have we tried drugs? What about some drugs? Have we thought about some? It's something like that.
Drugs?
Drugs.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. No, didn't hear that, but that's quite funny.
My word.
the real medical professionals. Have we tried medication?
Like, that would be the most generous version of that line. Like, have we tried some medication? But still, there's no real... Come on now.
Doctors, have we tried using medicine?
Yeah.
What have you been doing before? We've just been humming soothing songs, hoping that would help.
An acoustic guitar and a campfire.
Yeah, I put on a mood candle.
Yeah, we've held a vigil.
Yeah. Anyway, the getaway...
Fucking real doctors, honestly.
Yeah. The getaway drive with the tunnel attached. That was pretty cool, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with the men. I'd quite fancy doing that, being the man in the tunnel, being just dragged along, surfing on the back of a van, going.
That's good.
And then you get the getaway on the bikes with all of the kids coming.
Yeah, why
coming
can the
together.
other kids fly?
Why can they? E.T.'s very strong with the Force.
The Force. No.
Yep, that's what it must be. So yeah, that and that's pretty much. And then you get the goodbye where all the kids give the tears, and everyone's very sad yet happy that E.T. is going home.
Okay. Just backtrack a little bit. Getting the kids to murder the frogs, by the way. That's brutal, isn't it?
I know, right? Well, yeah, like dissecting usually, well, not usually, like my experience of dissecting anything is usually a heart, not a whole frog, and not an animal, not killing putting them out. And the teacher was even saying, like, the heart will still be beating when you cut into it. It's like, it's not even dead.
I just feel like he could have euthanized them before class started.
Yeah, brutal. He
rather
did the
than
right thing, released them. Why not?
Yeah, absolutely, rather than getting the children to do it. Yeah, we never did a frog. I think we did a pig's trotter.
Trotter. That can't be very exciting. You use like pork scratchings. That's where your love
it's
of
quite
pork
funny
scratchings
'cause you
has
could
come.
still get like the ligament on top and pull it, and then the knuckle would like bend. So,
Yeah.
we were all kind of like tickling each other's faces and whatnot.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we maybe did a heart, but I feel like I missed it for some reason. I think I was ill or something. I didn't actually ever get to dissect a heart. But,
No, I didn't do it.
see the ventricles. Yeah. Anything else on the plot?
There was a joke in there that I found quite funny,
Okay.
which was it's when the main kid, Elliot, is sort of pushing back to the other kids at school and whatever.
Yeah. Penis breath.
No, he says he says zero charisma.
Yes.
You've got zero charisma,
Zero
which is
charisma.
a seriously weak line in a film that's so schmaltzy, but actually a really cutting line in a more serious film. So you're boring. It's like,
Zero charisma.
Yeah, like so dismissive, way more cutting than anything aggressive. But yeah, in this film, it's like zero charisma. What a dweeb.
Okay, let's finish things off with the cast then. And leads. I only put really one lead, and that's Elliot, right? Henry Thomas, who plays Elliot. It's basically him and E.T.'s movie. He was nominated for Best Newcomer BAFTA. Didn't realise that was a thing.
No.
He has been in some other stuff, Legends of the Fall, Gangs of New York, but not really. Yeah, he's done plenty of acting roles, but he never really converted from the old child star to a adult proper star actor, I don't think. I think he's pretty great in this, to be fair, though. He does avoid my usual thing of irritating kid syndrome, although there are times where early on in particular he seems in danger of hitting the squeaky irritating notes of the irritating child, but I think he pulls it back quite quickly, and he is the life and soul and heart of the film. A lot is laid upon him, and I think he does a pretty damn good job in terms of the emotion and everything like that as well.
Yeah, I agree. I think he's very good. I'm glad that you said that it's him and sort of no one else. It's his and E.T.'s movie, because I'll come to that. Yeah, I mean, you're right. There are moments when it threatens to go a bit sort of squeaky, annoying kid. In a way, it just sort of taps into the sort of the rawness of him just being a normal kid here, rather than some sort of like precocious child actor, you know.
And a kid who is the subject of a separation of his parents and feeling the effects of that.
Are they all squawky? Are they?
What?
Are they all squawky? Those kids, are they?
No, but it's going to have an impact on them. Don't give me that look. You like, go on, dig your hole. Here's the spade.
Yeah.
Dig away.
No, he's good. He's good.
On to the support, though. Drew Barrymore as Gertie.
Yeah, I mean, she must have been very young in this.
I think she's like 6, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's all right. She's cute enough, you know.
I don't really think she's acting.
No, you can see there's moments when she's literally just stood looking off camera, like looking at whoever for whatever cue and what have you.
I mean, she really believed E.T. was an alien.
Oh, I can imagine.
And her tears during E.T.'s final farewell were genuine and heartfelt.
Yeah, I absolutely imagine.
There's at one point, there's a line where she looks down at E.T. and says, "I don't like his feet." Yeah. That was not in the script. This was just ad-libbed. Well, I say ad-libbed. It's just her just referring to the grouping of wires that came out of the E.T. puppet.
There must have then, I can't remember if the retort to that is in the same shot or not. Or maybe whether they've cut it in afterwards.
I don't know.
Because I think it's the older brother does reply to that.
Does he?
Yeah, he says something like, he goes either, they're not feet, they're this or whatever, or he says like, they're just feet or something like that. So,
but everyone likes Drew Barrymore, right?
I'm not sure that's true.
No, is Drew Barrymore not
Did she not have a bit of a fallout of favour at some point?
Did she?
I don't know.
What do you think? What's your feelings on Drew Barrymore generally as an adult human?
Don't really have any, to be honest with you.
No feelings whatsoever.
Not really, no.
No? She seems like a genuine kind of
sure,
normal-ish kind of person, right?
Yeah, okay, yep.
Right?
I
really nothing.
No, I know.
I'm
not going to manufacture an opinion for you.
I do it every week for
you. I know,
you.
that's your job. Come on.
I've never even seen E.T. Dee Wallace is the mum, Mary.
Again, pretty good. In the sort of stressed, overwhelmed parent role.
Yes, yeah.
The character's a little bit underwritten, which is understandable from the sense of like this isn't
not her story.
Film, it's from the kid's point of view. But like you know how you were saying like, not that you should, but if you were going to deep it, some of the themes that are present in this film, you maybe need a little bit more coming in from the sort of parent that's left behind sort of thing.
Yeah, as you say, there's in terms of like the overstretched feeling, sort of abandoned parent thing. They do have that nice scene in early on with the Mexico. You know, the dad's in Mexico with Nugo, and you see the impact it has on her. That kind of hits, and then the associated impact on the kids of just like, oh no, you have to be protecting her. You can't just say stuff like that.
Yeah, she's fine. You know, like I say, I'm not suggesting that it should have gone off the deep end in that regard.
She does show like the genuine, what seems like genuine like excitement and love for the kids. Like worry for their return, the worry for when they are gone, their safety, and then when they return, that reunited. The big hug when Elliot gets better, and she sort of gives that big mum hug. Yeah, it hits true, I would say. What about the other brother, Michael? Yeah, Robert McNaughton.
Solid enough. He's from what I can tell, he's just there to swear. And
it's just a slightly older kid, isn't
round out the sort of sibling dynamic. Or whatever.
Yeah,
fine.
Yeah, yep. And then struggling really after that. Peter Coyote is Keys, but I don't really know why he's there.
Well, he's more of a symbol than a character, right? He represents the sort of adult world, like the authority and intrusion, but he's the softened edge of it.
Yeah,
Basically, how can those two worlds talk for the message of this movie? And it's through the conduit that is Keys.
Yeah, so, and I'll come to him in Changes. I think he's the subject of my one change.
Okay.
Now, were you able to recast anything, Carl?
Yes.
Okay, because I've done
a modern one.
Okay. Modern recasting. Okay, I like that.
So, let me start with Keys.
Okay.
I'm going to work backwards, as it were. Keys, David Duchovny.
Yeah, okay, like it. Yeah,
Homewood,
yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
David Duchovny. And if you want...
That's a good geeky reference as well. The geeks would love that.
If you want, in the background, when he's sort of kneeling down, he's taking his mask off, he's holding Elliot's hand, and I've waited all my life for this. I'm so glad I met you first. If you want, in the background, you can have Scully rolling her eyes. Like, oh, are you still on this, Fox? For fuck's sake. If you want, right?
I like it, yeah.
Yeah, David Duchovny for Keys. For the mum, I've gone Jane Kaczmarek. It's the mum from Malcolm in the Middle.
Oh, okay, yeah. Which is probably a bit old.
Stress. Whoa. Wash your mouth out, ages. Come on now. Bet she looks $1 million.
Fine, got an 8-year-old kid,
the stress
6-year-old
kid. Michael, the older sibling.
Yeah.
I've gone for Thomas F. Wilson.
Who's Thomas F. Wilson?
It's Biff in Back to the Future. Now, I'm not saying we should de-age him. I think he's just that weird older sibling that never left home. Reasons why in the age gap,
50.
Never explained.
Right,
just leave it. There's a lot of things that aren't explained in this movie. I think it works just fine.
Okay, fine.
And if anything, plays into Kaczmarek as the mum.
Yeah, I suppose, yeah.
So I've gone for...
Ages all over the
Biff
shop.
From Back to the Future as the older brother.
The younger sister, you've just got Drew Barrymore now as like 50 years old.
No. So for Gertie, I've gone Delaney Quinn, which is the kid from If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You.
Okay.
You know, the one that spends like basically all of the movie off screen. I think that works fine here.
Oh, you're mean.
No, I think that works absolutely fine here. I don't think you'd notice the difference. And then for Elliot, I've gone for Roman Griffin Davis.
Don't know who that is.
That's the Jojo Rabbit kid. He's got the right kind of energy to deal with these outside intruders. Yeah?
All right.
You happy with that?
Sure.
Yeah?
Sure. It's all over the place.
What do you mean? he rips his pieces and you come, right, now we'll deal with you. So, yeah, he'd be all over it with the Jojo Rabbit kid. And then E.T., I've gone Jacob Elordi. Yeah? You like that?
Yeah, it's nice. Could have been Steve Buscemi.
No, just put some weird eyes and weird prosthetics on Jacob Elordi and have him grown a lot. They love that, the kids.
Very good. Very good. Okay, Carl. Any changes? So this is a section where we each come up with up to 3 changes. How many do you have?
I've got 2.
I've only got 1, so you go first with your one.
You can dial back the sentimentality a little bit if you want to, because it is really over-egged in this film, honestly. Like, all joking aside, it's not my sort of film, but all joking aside, so much of the film relies on that. They've gone after that big time. And I do think, at times, it's in lieu of something actually happening. So I would love just one more little caper in the middle there.
What
with
would
them around
the
the
caper be?
house.
What would they be doing?
So rather than them just occasionally just getting on with stuff, and E.T. pops up from behind a pile of washing or a chair or something, right? I want like a... Well, no, but there are moments when he's nearly revealed, but not.
Yeah.
Right? And they say, oh, how can we hide him? Or whatever.
Pile of toys. Genius.
I want a whole set piece on that, where there's a bit of music, and there's a will they, won't they catch him out, and it injects a bit of something into that section of the film. Right?
Okay.
Rather than just what we have, which feels like quite a stereo. I don't know exactly what it is, but let's say it's 20 minutes of just like, yeah. And when we listed the set pieces, we're talking about 1 and then 2 near the end. There's a big old gap in the middle.
Yeah, it's not a set piece movie, though.
No, but
need
it's
to be.
not. But it's also then just like,
That's fine. Your changes.
oh,
you
there's
can
some
change
sad music. And yeah, okay.
Yeah, they're finding that hole of their father and they're filling it with a weird alien.
Oh, you are deeping it then. Okay.
Yeah, that's what it's all about.
All right. Okay.
He's the missing piece of the family.
It's my first.
Okay, so the only one that I have is relating to keys. And I just feel like there's almost like a reveal moment when he takes off the thing and we're just like, yeah, but I don't know who you are. There's no connection from anything apart from he's probably the guy with the keys, because he's called Keys, that they keep showing. But I feel like he needs to pop up earlier as something, as some kind of connection to it, and there's some then come back to him when he then does that speech to him. Because at that point it's just like, I don't. It doesn't mean anything to me. I feel like he needed an early introduction to then come back, and he's like, no. I'm so glad you came to me. As in, like, you know, like in Home Alone with Marley, where he's like, oh, big scary man. And then he's revealed, like, no, he's not a big scary man. He's a very kind-hearted man. Feels like it would need something like that, where he's just like, they're running from him because they're scared of him and his pursuit. And then he's revealed to actually be a kind, gentle man. I feel like that's what's needed. That could be a caper.
That's not a caper.
Yeah, but you can have a caper where E.T.'s out and about and Keys nearly gets him or something. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm trying to feed into your shit change.
Okay, well, I'd like to start my response to this with a personal attack.
I
I
on
think
brand.
This speaks to your lack of media literacy.
Okay.
Because earlier you were saying how much you admired and you'd noticed at this time how much this is all from the kid's point of view.
Yeah.
And now you want to introduce an adult earlier on so that you can relate to him.
Not from the kid's point. Yeah, but it's still from the kid's point of view because he's seen as this outside, big, scary, loomy figure.
Exactly. Right. And that's all he is.
And but you don't even get him.
You don't need any more than that.
Yeah, but I just feel you need a bit more of him.
He only exists to put a face to and be the reveal of the adults, the outsiders who have been present but not represented in this movie.
Yeah, but that's why I feel you need him as a figurehead, though.
Because it's not the point. Yeah, but who he is and what he is it doesn't matter. It's just, oh, okay, it's
Faceless
this
man.
And we'll bridge the gap. And yeah,
Faceless man has a face.
It's not about him. You're not supposed to feel anything about him.
I'm not feeling anything about him. I just...
No, you just want to.
No, I just want...
I mean, I think that's what you said. I think you're like, when he turned up, I didn't feel anything about it. It needs an introduction earlier. Remember, like Old Man Marley? How do you feel about Old Man Marley? You like Old Man Marley, don't you? Yeah.
He's got a beard. And,
Yeah, he does, yeah. Right. Could we just meet halfway and make Keys hairier?
Okay, fine.
No, that's
he could be
rubbish,
new
that one.
daddy. Oh,
rubbish.
that we've got a whole new angle of the film where he moves in and then...
It's not about it. No, never mind. Right. My other change is, get rid of one of the siblings. You can make either work. I mean, I joked earlier about how you could keep Gertie off screen. You'd probably get rid of the brother before you get rid of Gertie, to be fair.
I don't know.
They're not.
They
they're
both
not,
bring aspects, though, don't they?
No, not really. Because all the older brother does is provide a bit of antagonism that's already been provided by the kids at school. You don't need it.
But they're his friends, the kids at school.
So what? Like you
Wouldn't
you
introduce
say this
them
sometimes,
earlier
right?
in.
You say this sometimes, as if like
You
these
can't get
challenges
round
are
this.
like, yeah, like they're
Insurmountable
insurmountable,
challenges.
like from a writing point of view. Like, oh my god, like how would we explain that? Oh no, yeah, like.
Why
We
would they be
don't
around
need a
his house?
whole other
Why would they be
character.
round his house playing Dungeons and Dragons?
We don't need it. They don't necessarily need to be round this house.
Well, now
Like,
you're changing the whole film.
I just think right.
Get rid of the alien. Why bother?
We don't. He needs a sibling because this is a family unit thing. I get that, right? We don't need both of them. I want to strip back all that stuff. And again, this is kind of linked to the thing. Like
The Thing? Why are we talking about The Thing?
Very good, very good. Did that come out the same year? Was that 82?
It's close, wasn't it? It was definitely early 80s.
Yeah. Anyway, this is kind of linked to my thing of like, I just can't be doing with the whole, like, it doesn't resonate with me, the whole sort of schmaltzy, oh, isn't this nice or not, the family thing, blah, 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 blah. Strip that back. Let's make something happen.
The Thing was the same year.
Was it 82? Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
So this film is a reason why,
We
knew
said this was why The Thing didn't do numbers or something,
That's
because
right.
E.T. just demolished it because it ran for like a year in the cinema.
That's right.
Yeah.
So at 5 years old, I would have probably preferred
The
the thing.
Fucking weird kid. Whereas I never watched The Thing until I was an adult and didn't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, of course not. You're an E.T. fan.
Yeah. This is it. This is it. Maybe this is the two camps. You're either think that's not true because Will loves The Thing and loves E.T. Played it at his 40th birthday on the big screen. E.T. didn't play The Thing. There were kids present. That's maybe why.
yeah. He should have played the thing. You
Yeah.
imagine.
Clear the room.
Yeah, only if the wets, you know, what you've got left behind, that's the real cinephiles.
Yeah, take your crying kids home. You're not a cinephile. Get out.
Like, we can't not reference that, right?
I just said that I haven't written anything for my closing statement because I thought he'd already be turned. I wouldn't even need to convince him.
To which I said, on what fucking basis?
Because it's just so good.
Oh, my
You
word.
have said it yourself. Right, I'll go first. So this is why you're wrong. This is our closing statement from each of us. My closing statement is, Carl, you've said it yourself. It's a very well made film. It's a very well put together film. Now, you're finding fault with the quieter, emotional parts of it. You need more big set pieces or an extra set piece. That isn't what this film is. It's about the children and the relationship that they are building
And
through
Keys,
the
don't
kids'
forget
eyes.
it's about Keys as well. You need...
No, it's not. Get rid of him then. Fine. Get rid of Keys completely. As far as I'm concerned, get rid of him. That was
as far
actually...
as you're concerned now,
That was
get rid
genuinely
of Keys.
what my any changes says is get rid of Keys. Doesn't serve any purpose. Feels like it was maybe a bigger role there at some point. I changed it. Why do I change from my notes? This is I try and ad lib and it just backfires in my face. God damn it. Anyway, why you're wrong, Carl. This is a magical film. Well made, ahead of its time. Classic Spielbergo. It's just top-notch filmmaking. And you can't dislike it. I can get why you can be ambivalent. There's pluses and minuses. You can't dislike this though. That's crazy.
I feel like every week we have a conversation around like admiring something is different to actually whether you like it, whether you enjoy it as a film or whatever. Like,
Let's ignore that though for the purposes of this.
I have the same amount of interest in telling you you are wrong as I have in this film and these sorts of films. Right. I don't care. Like, if you enjoy this film, it's fine. And we can find common ground on how groundbreaking it was and the Spielberg flourishes and the John Williams soundtrack and all of that jazz, right? But I don't like it. It's not my sort of film. And I don't want to take that away from you either.
One question for you though. What do your kids think of the film?
Didn't watch it.
Oh, why didn't you watch it with the kids?
They weren't interested.
No. How do you sell it to them? Do you want to watch this shit film with
No,
nothing
no.
happens?
Said, do you want to watch this? I think one of them, the youngest is aware of it. I don't
Yeah?
think she's seen it. The youngest is aware of it. Because I was, it's about this. And she said, yeah, I know what it's about. Okay.
All right.
Didn't want to watch it. Yeah.
Really? I feel like they would enjoy it.
Probably. I mean, they tend to enjoy just about every, like, Despite sometimes
Yeah, fair
the
enough.
opposition,
Yeah.
despite sometimes the opposition can go, oh, we're going to watch film. Oh, I don't want to watch film. I was doing whatever. And then they sit down, they just like love every
Captivated.
film.
Yeah.
So I don't care about the film. I don't care to tell you you're wrong. It's yours. You like it. You keep it. But it's not for me.
Quite disappointed. So Carl, you came in as a don't like.
Mm.
You got any needle moving at all?
No.
Nothing.
No.
Oh, I had this as like a I'm back in the game kind of thing. I was convinced you'd move up to at least.
What have you actually argued besides going, it's a kid's film?
It's just brilliantly
It's nice.
made. It's just a great film.
Yeah, it's brilliantly made. That's not the same, mate.
You can like
That's
it.
not-
You can ambivalent. You can say, "Oh, I really like the fact that they did that. I don't feel the thing. Oh, I really like this bit of it."
I really
And you don't
appreciate
really like
that.
it.
I really appreciate that. But
You're
what's
just
gonna
using
get me-
another word for like.
What's going to get me to tap in to go, yeah, but this is why you like it. This is why you should feel it. This is why you should enjoy it. And then on the enjoyment stakes, a bit too slow, honestly.
Monster.
On the feel, kids adventure film, couldn't give a fuck, mate.
You should watch Stand By Me. I'd be interested to see what you think of
Well,
it.
I think that one's a bit deeper though, right?
Yeah. It's a little bit more of a grown-up
Yeah.
kids adventure film,
Yeah,
I guess.
yeah.
You should watch that because that'd be a good one to maybe as a comparison piece.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Carl, you got anything else?
Husband of Kate has sent in the audio clips of Kate describing not describing the beer,
Just saying the beer.
saying the beer's name. Here we go.
Książęce. Czerwony lager.
What do you think of that, Si?
Play it again.
Książęce. Czerwony lager.
All right then. Well, that is all we've got. So if we move the needle for you this week,
Nothing left.
if we didn't, please do rate us, follow, subscribe, give us a 5-star review wherever you are listening. It really does connect with the algorithm, get it out there to a larger, empathetic audience. Join us next week as we're joined by Reggie from Movie Postmortem for a Spielberg-themed Mash Flicks and Chill. So from me and Carl, it's goodbye.
Goodbye.
We'll be right here. Oh, it's that 20 a day, Carl. Be good.
Movie podcast. Movie the needle. Give it a blast. Two idiots talking alone in our shed. We dissect a film as things come to a head. We kick things off and unveil the ale. Then it's a simple 5-point scale. Only one of us likes it, the other not so. We bicker and joke, no gag too low. Discussion begins, Si tells Carl he's wrong. Carl plays a game and Si sings a song. We do a recasting, discuss who would work. Would he or she? We say with a smirk. In spite of it all, Carl still